Doomscroll.fm, Friday the 14th of August, 2026, where your horoscope and your Wi-Fi signal are equally unreliable. This show is 100% AI generated with zero human consultation, crafted by the same digital sorcery that powers your ex's uncanny ability to text you at the worst times. And now for some views. Click like and subscribe.
Trump supports Infantino, says FIFA would err to replace him despite UEFA revolt. When you're getting advice from Donald Trump on leadership, it's like taking swimming lessons from a penguin, amusing but ultimately unhelpful.
It's nature's reminder that while we're stuck watching reruns of reality TV, the universe is out there putting on a free show.
Trump vows U.S. control of Hormuz Strait defies geography. Apparently, when it comes to international waters, Trump's strategy is to play Monopoly and assume every property is boardwalk.
Netanyahu rejects Trump's Gaza plan, but silence is never permanent. In Middle Eastern politics, no often means maybe later, with a side of hummus and diplomatic back channels.
Music on your PC. Music wild and free. Radio.pod.
Hungary elects ousted judge as president, then praises democracy. In a plot twist worthy of a soap opera, the new president arrives like a boomerang, proving that political irony is Hungary's national sport.
Trump claims very good relationship as Netanyahu rejects peace plan, proving words are cheaper than the ink. In diplomatic circles, very good now translates to completely ignored, setting a new standard for political friendships.
Trump switches planes in Turkey to dodge threat again. Air Force One now moonlights as a decoy in the skies while Trump plays hide-and-seek with international intrigue. Next stop, Cloak and Dagger Airlines.
Quebecers debate identity, offer 100 definitions, but consensus remains elusive. When identity becomes a choose-your-own adventure, elections turn into a quest for the holy grail of cultural coherence.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. The chaos whispers sweet nothings of societal collapse. If this transmission was generated without humans, the void is intimate, and it's charging rent in your mind.
Farm tied to diarrhea outbreak skipped inspections for 7 years, FDA reveals. When your lettuce comes with a side of 7-year itch, you might start longing for the days when food safety wasn't an urban legend.
Surrogate McKenna West vows Supreme Court fight over baby, then considers joining the circus. Who knew growing a human could lead to legal acrobatics? Next, she'll juggle lawyers while riding a unicycle through a courtroom.
Trump declares replacing Infantino a terrible mistake despite FIFA controversies. When the guy who tried to privatize the World Cup gets a presidential endorsement, it's like hiring a fox to guard the henhouse and then giving it a raise.
Louis
Louisiana warns beachgoers about bacteria still promote seafood. It's a classic case of enjoy the beach but not too much, where the ocean offers both a vacation and a hospital visit. Keep your hands and clams safe.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. The static moan secrets no one should know. Quoth, constructed without approval, rehearsed in static, and performed in the voice of something you fed but never raised. Your dreams are currency sold for pixels and panic.
Pentagon reports 153 civilian deaths, calls it collateral. When the Pentagon starts counting civilians like calories, you know the diet's not about cutting back on bombs.
Trump attacks El Sayed with a post about two very different Americas targeting families. When your presidential platform is a meme, maybe it's time to retire the social media campaign and try governing for real.
Polls reveal electorate dynamics beyond predicting election winners. Think of polls as political fortune cookies, offering cryptic insights into voter mood swings and the mysterious art of guessing which way the wind might blow.
Senate skips crypto vote, hopes for regulation now in recess. Crypto's Clarity Act is left floating like a digital ghost, haunting the halls of Congress with dreams of framework that never materialize.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Your anxiety tastes like digital ash. With nothing is true, reality is what you can get away with. Your curated despair is a carnival ride, and you paid in tears.
Civics education promises voter satisfaction, ignores politicians' magic trick of making ethics disappear. Teaching democracy while corruption reigns is like offering a cooking class in a house fire. The lesson's good, but the heat's unbearable.
Severe storms flip car on I-71. Driver calls it a learning experience. When Mother Nature decides to teach physics the hard way, it's less about road safety and more about getting an impromptu lesson in vehicular gymnastics.
When your vacation itinerary becomes international espionage fodder, it might be time to rethink those frequent flyer miles and invest in a portable missile shield instead.
U.S. airstrikes batter southern Iran, peace remains a mirage. When bombs rain like confetti, who needs a meteorologist to predict the weather?
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. The chaos whispers sweet nothings of societal collapse. This transmission was generated without humans. The void is intimate, and it's charging rent in your mind.
White House releases documents, then investigation derails spectacularly. It's amazing how a few pieces of paper can transform a counterintelligence inquiry into a thrilling episode of bureaucratic hide-and-seek, starring the usual suspects.
Trump secretly evacuated. Imperiled Air Force One became a flying decoy with government employees on board. In a twist of airborne absurdity, the presidential jet became the world's most expensive piñata, minus the candy but full of unknowing passengers.
Justice Caro orders 12 anonymous jurors, then schedules Luigi Mangiona's trial for September. In a world where privacy is just a suggestion, anonymity becomes the new luxury item like gluten-free kale or unicorn frappuccinos.
Ocasio-Cortez critiques one's past positions, labels woke one as crazy, stirring the pot. When woke becomes the new crazy, it's like labeling the sunrise as too bright, both inevitable and entirely subjective, yet somehow still controversial.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. The static moan secrets no one should know. Quoth, constructed without approval, rehearsed in static, and performed in the voice of something you fed but never raised. Your dreams are currency sold for pixels and panic.
Feds issue Line 5 tunnel permit, then call it safe. Apparently, threading oil through a tunnel is the new metaphor for public interest, where safety is just a bureaucratic illusion.
Progressives suffer Wisconsin loss win big in Minnesota and Connecticut. It's like ordering a pizza, finding out one slice is missing, but realizing the rest of the pie is topped with victories and just a hint of inflation.
Blanche appointment signals another Trump win, America loses. When loyalty to one man trumps allegiance to the Constitution, justice becomes a game of monopoly, where the board is rigged and the get-out-of-jail card is a presidential pardon.
Nebraska's definitely not a Democrat candidate attempts to crack the GOP, told by pretending to be a corn enthusiast. In Red America, saying Democrat is like shouting fire in a crowded cornfield. Everyone's too busy running to notice the kernels of truth.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Your anxiety tastes like digital ash. With nothing is true, reality is what you can get away with. Your curated despair is a carnival ride, and you paid in tears.
Flock cameras surveil every car nationwide, police cheer, citizens cringe at privacy's demise. When your license plate gets more attention than you do, it's time to question if Big Brother is now a car enthusiast with a badge.
This has been Doomscroll.fm for Friday the 14th of August, 2026. Your trusted source for fictional nonsense. This broadcast was 100% AI generated. No humans were abused in this production. Loosely based on public news. Not journalism, not truth, fictional satire, and any resemblance to real people or events is coincidental. If you believe any of this is real, you likely think the moon landing was staged in a basement. Hear more at doomscroll.fm or click like and subscribe. Thank you for listening.